Coach, yeah, okay, no, no. Wait.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to the post-game press conference for the BCL game Falco and Happy Casa Brindisi with the final score of 93-83. For this part of the press conference, we have Brindisi head coach Francesco Vitucci and his player Luca Campogrande. Thank you for joining us. Luca, please go first and talk about the game.
Yes, good evening to everybody, and for me and for the team it's a tough loss because we start well the game with the right intensity, and so for us is every game we want to win, so it was tough, but also Besiktas won, so the result is always the same, but for us is a tough loss. So we think now with the coach and the staff to our mistakes and our experience in this Champions League finish with we have the last game, so nothing.
Okay, thank you. Any question to Luca? No? You may retire to the locker room. Thank you for joining us.
No,
Okay. Okay, coach, just please give us a quick recap of the game.
Well, first of all, congratulations to Falco. Played a very good game. We looked completely different from first half to the second. First half we played very good. Maybe we had energy enough for a game like this after our tough league game we've just played last Sunday. And in the second half, our fatigue came out, and it was much more difficult for us to have the right flow on offense and on defense. So we struggled too much. We were not so good in the decision making. But you need to translate or
No.
no? Everybody.
No, you could, yeah.
We cannot complain much. Then there was a tough game, as we expected. I cannot complain with my players again, and I'm proud of what they did until now. And even if we cannot go over the next step, we did all we can, considering the double tough games that we expected every time. And Sunday, Tuesday, it's a bit tougher for us. So, but again, with good, Falco played a very good game, especially in the second half.
Okay.
Questions?
Any questions? No? Thank you,
And
coach, for
then
joining us.
one more little thing is that, people that sitting behind the bench of the opponents gotta be quiet, because then if they provoke players can have reactions, and then the players are in trouble. So fans here were very good, environment was nice, but I think that a little bit more of cool and calm behind our bench was more than was expected.
Yeah, I'm sure they're
No,
going to look into that
Yeah,
after the game.
unfortunately, because it's bad to see. So after we made some big celebration for Kobe, all together, it was very nice because that's big loss for basketball, for world basketball. But teams and people, shirts, whatever was very good. So this is basketball, and it cannot be, just one call or something get out of mind like this, because the word meaning of basketball is peace and the friendship.
Fair
That's
play.
it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, coach.
Good.
We are going to resume the post-game press conference for the BCL game Falco and Happy Casa Brindisi. The final score 93-83. Falco declaimed the victory. Here we have Per Zoli and Coach Gaspar Okorn. First, Zoli, after you finished your water, please talk about the game in a few sentences.
First of all, congratulations for both teams. It was a really tough game to play. It was really physical. In the first half, we didn't do the things what we discussed before the game. For example, the turnovers and the offensive rebounds. We wanted to limit them, but we couldn't. And we changed this in the second half, and that's what brought the result for us.
Any questions? No. Thank you, Zoli. You may go back to the locker room. You look happier than on Saturday night, Coach, so it's your turn.
Good evening. Statistics don't lie. Tonight, first half one story, second half another story. We exactly know controlling the offense, so no turnovers, one-on-one defense, so that we know how to defend them one-on-one, and controlling of rebound. Three things from which Brindisi live. First half we did nothing. 11 turnovers. They have a lot of second point chance, and we not defend one-on-one. More or less nothing. Even the chair, if the chair start to attack us, we were not able to do this. In halftime, I told them one time that we 3 days talk about this, that we 3 days watch this, that we 3 days preparing just for this. And that now it's time that we show this. Second half, we totally changed the story. Controlling of the turnover on the minimum, we made it 4 in the second half. Control the rebound. We start to defend one-on-one. Very tough, very physically game from both sides. Real man, and I'm happy that we come out like winners. But like I said, the defense was great in the second half. And for sure, this was the reason for our win. And of course, also offensively, we know that we can play against Brindisi. They are not, let's say, defensively team. And everything come on the right spot in second half. I'm really satisfied. I'm glad. I'm glad that we did this. It's not easy to beat the fourth team in Serie A. Doesn't matter what the people think. If you know what means Serie A. And it's a big win, for sure, also for me. Thank you for our fans. And that's it. Doesn't matter what will happen, and we know that Besiktas won. Doesn't matter what will happen in the late game again, with Bonn. We will do our best in Klaipeda. We will see if maybe after the game in Bonn, stay the theory that we stay in the race, but doesn't matter. We stay or we not stay. I'm proud on this, and also I promise that we will do our maximum in the Klaipeda next week. Thank you.
Any questions? You guys played great basketball. Congratulations again. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.